Hi everyone, this is Jessica with Whispers of Grace Healing. I am here to do the mid-month channeled intuitive guidance for air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So these are general messages. They are not going to apply to everyone, so please take what resonates, throw out what doesn't. And for anyone who is new to my channel, welcome. And if you have been here before, my lovely tribe members, thank you, thank you, thank you for being such a great support system for me and allowing me to do my thing. So with that being said, let's get started. These messages will be for your highest good. Hopefully they will resonate, but again, they will not resonate with everyone. Can't. So hey Cynthia, whoop whoop. And let's see, is there anything else that I'm missing? Oh, please, if you resonate with my energy or with these messages, please make sure that you like, share, and if you have not already, please subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you want some updates of when I am going live. If you are also new to my channel, do not be shy. Let us know where you are from. My tribe will be in the comments, and they are good people. They will take good care of you. So yeah, all right. So we're going to start off with the collective energy. Let's see. What do we have for our air signs? So I feel like there has been a new sense of truth or clarity around how to bring more balance into your life. I feel like air signs have been juggling quite a bit lately, especially within the last 2 to 3 weeks. It's kind of like this back and forth motion. And this definitely has to pertain to your growth in general, whether that is, finding a new sense of self, you know, understanding a deeper meaning behind the relationships in your life or where you're at in your career. It could go many different ways, y'all. But whatever you feel like you have been juggling a lot, okay? Hey, Ellie. Hey, Michelle. I feel like there has been a lot of this back and forth with the air signs. And a lot of it is about creating more balance, but about setting clearer intentions with your priorities, okay? What are the priorities for our dear air signs? So whatever that is for you in this moment in your life, but you do need to get clearer and put more time and focus on your priorities, instead of trying to juggle too much and spreading yourself too thin. Because by doing that, you're not really being in the moment and you're just keeping yourself busy and distracted. And that's not the point of all this. So this could be a good time for you to take a step back, reprioritize, really get down to I would honestly suggest making a list of what your top priorities are at this given time, and make sure that you're giving those priorities the time that you and they deserve. Okay. So we'll see how that plays out for everyone, but that's just the general message. So let's go with Gemini 353. Okay. So Gemini, what is going on with Gemini? Sorry, y'all, I'm gonna put my chapstick on. So I feel like there's been a lot of transformation with either how you're seeing things or choosing to see life and the experiences that you've been having, or with the way that you've been communicating. Okay, so there's a lot of blockages that have been released for Gemini about these certain aspects of speaking truth and seeing things clearly. So you could be having a lot of transformation within your mind's eye and your throat chakra, okay? Which is a great thing for Gemini, because I know this is something that they've been kind of struggling with. But this is part of that initiation process too. Like, how far are you willing to take this, Gemini? Instead of like listening to everyone else's voices and battling between the twin aspect of self, right? This is about listening to the heart truth, right? The center truth, the truth that comes from source energy. And that's allowing this abundance to come into your life, because now you're finally starting to see where you could be speaking up more in your life, where you could be using your voice for reason, how you could be using your voice to inspire and uplift others. It can go so many different ways. So whatever that is for you, you're having a lot of transformations this last half of the month with this being said, okay? So if there is a message, I feel like there's going to be some communication with someone very important in your life where you're really just letting your guard down and saying how you feel about certain things without even thinking about the consequences. Now, this could go one of two ways. If you let fear into it, it's going to go horribly wrong. Okay. It is not going to be reciprocated well. There could be a lot of defensiveness. But if you choose to come from your heart, right, and really speak with words of compassion and understanding, and just for self, not necessarily for them, but for self, right? Understanding, yes, you have been through a lot. Yes, you have learned a lot, but now you're coming from a more heart-centered space than in the mind. Okay. And with putting that fear and pride aside, you're allowing your heart to speak its truth, which is a very powerful thing for Gemini. Okay. You're bringing aspects of both sides, the feminine and the masculine, bringing balance into it and using that to pull you forward with every aspect of your life. Like I said, it could be relationships, it could be career, coworkers, whatever, but there's a communication happening, whether that's, it could be from you and source too, depending on who's watching this video, but there could be communication coming in no matter who that is from. This is a very vital and important part of this next phase of initiation for you. Okay. This is also going to allow you to flow more freely, Gemini. Instead of getting caught up on details, you're allowing yourself to be more in the moment and embracing the joy that you are feeling by speaking your truth and being more heart-centered. Okay. I see Gemini just opening up, like you're revealing the most beautiful parts of self. And I don't think that Gemini has been really giving themselves the credit of how important and how beautiful you really are and how much you matter in this world. To really bring balance between the divine feminine and the divine masculine aspect of Gemini's energy is hard. Y'all are constantly battling between two sides. So when you can actually bring those energies into harmony, right, and living through your heart space, you're allowing this door to open, not only for you, but for other people, because people in your life have been waiting for you to open up and really get to the truth of you. Okay. So don't be afraid to express yourself. Don't be afraid to speak up. But again, don't come from the fear aspect. And if you come in with fear, there is going to be defensiveness. So make sure you're coming from a heart-centered space. Show compassion, not only for you, but for others, and understand that this is a part of that initiation. So if you start feeling fear creep in, you need to challenge it and say, what exactly am I scared of? Okay. And again, when you're bringing these balancing aspects into life where you're stretching yourself too thin, again, prioritize, Gemini. What is of most importance to you right now for this phase of initiation, right? We're always going to have different priorities through our journey. So what is it for you right now? What does your soul need right now. Allowing yourself to be more present, bringing more mindfulness into your everyday life, okay? When's the last time you thought about your little toe? When's the last time you thought about your ears or your fingers or your internal organs? Like, this is a good time to bring mindfulness into your existence. And that's going to really help you get out of your head for those of you who have been overthinking a lot. Okay. So I hope that helps. Is there anything else you have for Gemini? Listen to your gut. Okay. Your intuition is very strong as of late, so you really need to be paying attention to it. Actually, I feel like there's the majority of Gemini actually needs to push further into trusting their abilities and honing in on these abilities. So if you have not been, getting to know yourself and the abilities that you hold, working on strengthening these abilities, then this is also a very good time for you to do so between the full moon and the eclipse, is what they're saying. Okay. So I hope that helps you, Gemini. We're going to move on to Libra. At 11:11. So obviously a portal's opening for Libra, right? Am I right? Like, some of you could be having things change around the home, setting a new foundation for yourself. Some of you could be also reuniting with your twin flame. So I'm so glad, Cynthia. You're so welcome. I'm glad you resonate with that. But yeah, there's definitely a gateway, a portal that is opening for Libra, really coming into their own power, because they're showing me the Justice card. So not only are you bringing more balance into your life, but you're doing what is right and just by you. Okay. What is right by spirit? What is right by the Christ consciousness? And you are starting to lead a more peaceful and easygoing life. Okay. So you're starting to cut out the things like severing that cord. Some of you could have also been, I feel like some of you have been going through either separation or divorce, ending some very karmic relationships. Okay. So there could be a final ending there as well. But this is a really good time for you to kind of reflect on what these relationships taught you, what these endings have to do with the support of where you're moving. But I feel like for the most part, this is just about bringing balance and being discerning to understand what is supporting my energy and what is sucking the life out of me, right? Where your energy goes, or where your intention goes, your energy flows. So if you've been putting too much intention on someone else or something that is not really a vibrational match for you, then you're going to feel drained. You're going to feel out of place and discomfort and anxiety. So these are the things that we really need to be paying attention to, and realize that it is our duty and our choice to sever those cords and move on to the next thing that serves a better purpose in our life. Especially if it does come to relationships or career, right? But this could also have to do with patterns, habits, belief systems, whatever. But I feel like Libra is coming into like this new way of thinking, of believing, of seeing things unfold before their eyes. And it's really about having faith with these circumstances and trusting that what is being left behind is behind you for a reason. This could be a very tough process, especially for those of you who are leaving a karmic relationship, but understand that you are now stepping into a portal to bring more healthy and balanced relationships into your life. Let's see what else. Yeah, it's a new sense of self-love, man. They are bringing in the Ace of Cups energy. So like cup overfloweth, man. I mean, this is like a new, like, damn, I've been here the whole time. I don't know why I let someone else talk me into this is what I needed to be like, or this is how I needed to act. This is me. And you're finally stepping into that most authentic truth of self. It's quite beautiful to see the transition, you know, where once you were in the cocoon, now you are finally transforming into that butterfly and you're taking flight, Libra. You're going to great heights in order to transform your life the way that it needs to be. So you can be in service not only to yourself, but to others and do what you are meant to do in this life, serving your divine purpose. So I would definitely suggest that if any of you, oh, good. For any of you who feel very drawn to like healing stones and stuff like that, I feel like some of you either need to cleanse your stones, charge your stones, or you need to get new ones. Okay, there's definitely something around. Hi, Bina. This is a good time to really start working with crystal energy and allowing these energies to support you through these transitions, whatever you may need at that time. Just go for what you're drawn to. So whether you need to restock, maybe you need to get some few pretties, you know, whatever it is. But Libra, for those of you who are really drawn to crystals, look at that, Michelle. But yeah, whoever needs to hear that, this is definitely a good time to start working with crystal healing energy and allow these energies to help support you. Okay. Let's see. I also feel like Libra has been working really hard on their heart space and their solar plexus, and really coming into that new sense of courageousness by following their heart instead of following the analytical side. And this is a huge thing for Libra, they're saying, because this has been a big part of your transformation, and the crystals are going to help get deeper into that transformation as well for anyone who does need to hear that. Okay, so all right, thank you. Now we're going to move on to Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, what is going on with Aquarius? First off, Aquarius might be seeing a lot of twos lately. I'm seeing the Two of Swords and the Two of Staffs energy. So this talks about, you know, being at a crossroads in your life and needing to make a decision, but this is not going to be a decision that you can just ignore, Aquarius. It is either time to move forward or time to move forward. Okay, Spirit is going to push you either way. The more you create resistance of things that are meant to be in your life, the more you're going to feel held back. Okay, so the opportunities that are arising for you, I do feel like there could be some shifts within your I feel like it's on a lot of different aspects depending on what Aquarius I'm talking to. On the career front, I feel like there is a new position coming up for Aquarius, okay? Whether this is a promotion, starting a new job, you know, starting your dream job, maybe you're starting your own business, whatever that is, there is some decision that is needing to be made, but you're not really sure how to go about it. On the other aspect of relationships, it's about really opening yourself up and being vulnerable with the people around you, which I feel like you're having a hard time with. Do I or do I not? So you could be like kind of keeping yourself blinded to making this decision because you're not really either seeing the truth or wanting to see the truth of the situation that's at hand. Because I feel like you have already somewhat made up your mind of a direction that you want to head in when it comes to your relationships and how you choose to experience them. But now it's about actually opening your heart and allowing these things to take place. So, again, whatever front that's on for you, but I feel like some of you need to clear your energy. Either get Reiki done, smudge yourself. Like, again, I'm going back to that Libra energy too, using the crystals to kind of help balance your energy. Because this could be kind of a weird time for you, Aquarius. But it's also like this throat clearing thing has come up as soon as I tapped into your energy. So there could be a message that needs to be received that is not being spoken. There could be communication coming in for you that needs to be had, whatever that is. But it's really important that you speak your truth and just get it out of the way. Allow the conversation to be had and speak honestly and openly. Don't overthink this, because it's not what you think, right? I feel like you've been kind of building this up in your head and not really allowing yourself to feel it. It's more of trying to understand it instead of enjoying it. So just take that into consideration, y'all. You will be victorious, though. I mean, I am seeing the Six of Staffs energy. So it's about, again, choosing what direction you want, being, honoring and owning up to whatever it is, and just moving forward with whatever you're being drawn to. This is not a time to procrastinate. I do feel like some of you are definitely going through more of a soul searching. I'm definitely getting a lot of hermit energy here. So this is more about you really tapping more into your spiritual truth and allowing yourself to connect more to divine energy and using your higher self and your spirit guides to help you through the transitions that have been occurring. I do feel that there are some of you that have been really confused lately when it comes to, making final decisions. You can only rely on yourself, though. Okay, this is where you need to start really tapping into that inner energy and listening to your heart and trusting divine guidance. Opportunities are presented to you for a reason. You have to be able to use enough discernment to understand if these energies align with you or not, and go for the one that aligns with you most at this given time. Okay. Yeah, I feel like Aquarius has been so focused lately that it's actually caused a disruption of being in the moment and enjoying present, right? So there could be a lot of distractions going on. Maybe you're really busy at work. You have a lot of files on your desk. Maybe there's a lot of people fighting for your attention. So it's really important to say, you know what? I need this time. I need this time to focus on myself. I need this time to focus on connection and, really getting to the deepest part of me, right? Listening to the heart, listening to what your body is telling you. I mean, like, my arms are tingling right now. There's so much energy flowing. So this is about creating more balance in your life. You can't ignore situations and be like, if I don't see it, it's not there. You know what I'm saying? Because that energy is still residing. So it's time to choose whether to move forward or move on. And you have to own that decision, okay? And it's not what other people think is the right thing for you. Only you know what is right for you. So trust that you have the ability to make a concrete decision when you follow your heart and what your emotions are telling you. Listen to the signs and synchronicities and clear out your energy where you can. Okay. If you need help, reach out for help. But for the most part, this is all on you, Aquarius. This is about you tapping in, trusting the messages you receive, and moving forward however that may be needed. Okay? So, yeah, this is a good time for you to really get grounded. Sink your roots in, man. Work on your root chakra. Figure out your foundation. Understand where these issues are coming from. Know that you were here in this moment to experience, to receive, and anything you want, you can have when you get out of your own damn way. Okay, so I hope that helps, y'all. And these are the messages from Spirit. So allow the messages to really sink in, focus on what it is that you need to be doing at this given time, and act accordingly. Okay, so I hope that y'all enjoy these messages. If you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up, share, drop me a comment if you're catching the replay. Let me know how these messages resonate with you. I love hearing your stories and seeing your comments, so please do not be shy. And if you have not subscribed already, please do if you enjoy my energy and the messages that you have received today. I appreciate all of you for being here, and thank you for supporting me through this journey. If anyone does need to get in touch with me, all of my information is down below in the description box. Much love and many blessings to you all. I'll talk to you soon.